Well, hello there, Club Crowd. How you doing? This is Club Shed with Resident Evil 5, Part 16. We've just come off a frustrating Part 15, and I found out why. I found out why. For those of you concerned, I am doing better. I have a residual cough. It's been over a month, but I have a residual cough from the COVID and then the flu after that and everything else, but doing much better. Um, and I was so frustrated last time because I'm the kind of a player that will stay my distance and try to take down the enemy without getting close. Come to find out, you have to keep Wesker on that pad, that circular area pad up above, which most of you probably knew and were screaming at me, stop going down. But I didn't know. So now we're going to go back in and we're going to beat Wesker, hopefully. We have more than enough ammo, and we're not going to waste anything. But we did have some treasures, some dead bride's necklaces from some rocket launcher guys, a necklace of pure gold with a large medallion hanging from it. This is going to be the end of the game, and then we will go into the DLC, which may be 1 or 2 long. Oh, and we got 2 hearts. This is going to be beneficial. So yeah, we're hopefully 2,000. I don't need piercing. I do need more firepower. Or we just get this guy back. We don't need a grenade at this point. Remove. And give this to Chris. Alright, Chris, we're going to upgrade this. We're going to reload. It's 2,700, and this one is only 1,600 without dumping a bunch of stuff into it. So upgrade. That's 10,000 and 10,000. We'll just do this. Upgrade that. Okay, so now we have 4,000. Let's upgrade this for 4,000. There we go. Now we're good. Alright, I think we don't need all of this. Well, you know what? We'll give her more ammunition. We'll give her more ammunition. Alright, I think we're golden for attempting this again. I will just stay up and not be all scaredy cat and run away. So let's get started. Feel free to laugh at me all you want. This is even on amateur, and I kept getting thrown. So, fun all around for everybody. This should pick up right... Oh, no. Oh, no, I forgot to pick up the stuff behind me. Oh well.
Why can't you understand, Chris?
We'll run. I thought it picked up where I left off.
Natural selection leaves the survivors stronger and better.
You get the higher ground. So it's literally a it's literally a get to. She shoots him. I get down, and she should, before he jumps down. I'll get this over. Push. I hope she gets him. Put this down. Please don't have trapped me. She should have shot him enough that... There we go. Alright. Now I can protect her. So the first phase is she keeps shooting his back while you keep him up there.
Damn you!
I don't know why I'm hurt.
Pestilence wherever you go. Everywhere. Nothing but loathsome.
Alright.
Hold on, Sheva!
Shoot him!
I will. Ooh. Dodge. 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 Alright. I don't have to blow through ammunition.
Require judgment.
And you're going to judge us? You get all your ideas from comic book villains?
Alright, cool. There we go, checkpoint. Okay, don't run down. So that's the other one. You have to keep him from getting Sheva. Run away. You have to pincher attack him. Sheva, you do your... Sheva, you have to go behind him. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll take this. Take some nitrogen to the head. I think it's just... Whoa, tornado tentacles. That's horrible. Alright, another phase. Alright, so this one opens. Alright. Another phase. Okay, so this is just the phase. This is how you do it, I guess. Oh, not good. Oh, I'm continuously losing. Oh wait, no, heal me! Stupid! Not her, me. Oh, it's on his back. Oh, it's on his back. Sheva, this is what makes it hard with Sheva. Come on. There we go, okay. Thank you, I need to use it. Oh. Oh my god. Stupid. Alright. This is just a waste. This is a long drawn out battle when you have a partner that will not. Oh. Alright, you do your thing. Turn around. Do you have it open? There we go. Just don't even need the Magnum. Just frickin' unload the rifle on him. Boulder punching. Oh, now we're down below, apparently.
Grab on!
Thanks, Jill. I don't even think we get to pull the trigger.
Locked and loaded.
Suck on this, Wesker.
Well, time's up, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you do? It's just a QTE. Kind of went behind him, not hit him directly.
That was for our fallen brothers.
It's over.
Yes. Finally.
More and more, I find myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. For a future without fear? Yeah, it's worth it.
Alright, so thoughts. I believe there were fun parts in this game. I think the whole thing felt like a slog. It was just, and I want to preface this with saying I believe it was a slog because the AI. The AI for Sheva is not as horrible as I remember it being. She picked up stuff when she went on her own. She grabbed the things she needed to grab. But for instance, at the end here, the best way to accomplish that last part of the scripted fight, the 3-part scripted fight, is to pinch her attack, get on both sides. But she kept following me everywhere I went. And so the only command I have, I guess the other command I have is follow me, but I guess there could be stay here, but I don't want her to stay in one place, so I didn't want to do that and have her locked in one place and get attacked. Once you know that fight, you don't have to worry about it. It's super easy. It's not as hard as I made it out to be last game, which was continuous beatdowns. Continuous beatdowns because you don't understand what the scripted part's supposed to be, which I think is kind of ridiculous. I think that's a poorly designed boss fight. To go into it and just have to, if you don't know exactly what you're doing from the get-go and you just die, you die over until you try something different. You die until you try something different. The first part where I died multiple times is I was just immediately went for the boulder and got it available. I thought you could jump over. If you've never played that, and I remember now why you do it for her, for Sheva, but never have I ever remembered playing that part, and it's just kind of frustrating. It's just, you gotta know what to do. Go up top so she can shoot his back. This is all it is so your partner can shoot the back of Wesker. Then you jump down, if you can get him locked up to like I did, and you punch the boulder down. Then you run back because he's gonna transform, jump over to her. You have to, excuse me, keep him away from her so she can pull herself up because it takes forever. And apparently, from what I read, the QTE for Sheva for that part is one of the most intense QTEs in the entire game, possibly the franchise. It's super intense. Then she gets over, and then you're supposed to know that you're just supposed to stay on that platform instead of going down. There's even a part that's different color than the rest, so it makes it look like you should get him on there, go around him, and break it to get him drop into the lava, which would make more sense. I think there's a lot to it, and I think there's a lot to it, and what they should have done is that they wanted you on that platform. They should have sealed the ramp down, since there's no use for the ramp down. I guess when you're working with an AI, non-AI partner, like when she runs up, there should be something that falls and triggers, so you're both locked up there. So you don't, because the minute you go down, it's over. Because he does the swing and you can't get by him, he knocks you off. It's that simple. It's instant death if you don't stay up there. It just does not feel good. Throughout the game, the AI partner's okay, but I could see where this game would be a lot more fun if you played with a person, because then you can do separate things, you can work together. There's actually, the AI is not as good as a human. Simple as that. Even today, if they remade this game, I doubt the AI would be as good as a human. And unfortunately, because they make things dependent on the AI, like strategy, it detracts from the gameplay for me. The story's okay. It's a lot. I love notes, but I did not like the way they did the notes here, is where they gave you a note every now and then, and it was like 10 pages. Give a note that's 2 or 3 pages, read quickly, grab another note. Maybe there's 3 notes in the area. Like it's you know, if there's 1 or 2 reports that are long, that's fine. But I think having one report that's just long and long and long and long and long, it's just, I think they didn't care so much as the story and everything, as much as they just wanted to make this, and for me, action-y and fun and gameplay, which appeals to a different audience. The audience that was starting to be produced with Resident Evil 4 at the time, where it started to get more action-oriented. Would this game, I would actually probably love this game more if it was done, and I'm an old school gamer, I mean, I've been playing since Resident Evil 1 before, but I would love to see Resident Evil 5 redone with the mechanics of Resident Evil 4. As in, strafe movements, moving while shooting. I think it would be much more action-packed, yes, but I think it would be more fun. I think you could do more with it. There are some pieces of it that I'm not excited about. Like, there are some pieces of this that I think we're going to try to do a gem insert system like they did in 4 Remake, but they decided to just scrap it and just have gems. I think having the different gems was really cool. I like that detail. The treasure system was okay, but it should have had, I think what they should have gone for is what they were going to maybe try to do is socketable artifacts, because there was more than enough artifacts. The cups, the masks, the idols, everything could have been socketed. And yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at with how I feel about this game. It was fun in parts, but it was mostly a slog, and I think it'd be a lot more enjoyable with a partner. What I don't like is no save points, everything auto checks. I think that it's just, overall, I think that it's just it's just too I hate to use this word because it's a video game, but it's too arcadey, in my opinion. Well, that's the end. We'll come back in a minute. I have to take a break, even though I just started recording, so I'm going to have to splice this video. But I will come back we'll end on this screen, and then we'll come back to this screen. So we'll be right back. And I'll cut this part out. So, I know I just said that I'd take a break, so we're back already. I had to take a break. Hopefully this will be spliced pretty quickly. So overall for the game, 6 chapters, or 6 for end of chapter 6.3. His accuracy is 59.1%. Enemies routed 52. Deaths 9 because of not knowing. And see, this is what gets me. This is the penalty for not knowing a scripted fight. I think that's more harsh than anything else, especially for players who are not hardcore gamers. Like I love the game. I have lots of games I've played my entire life. But scripted deaths and then not knowing and having to figure them out, trying different things, that is such a hard penalty to stomach. Let's hit end game real quick. Oh, well, I guess it ends the game, but it doesn't. Did it give you an overall score? Excuse me. Probably gonna have to cough. No, so that's the other thing. This game doesn't give you an overall score because it's chapter based. Let's hit library. Some stuff opened up. Files. So all these files opened up. Oh, so we got every single file. We're not gonna read them. Did we get figures? Nope. We still only have 2 figures. Extra figures. Oh, we did get some extra figures. Warrior, Fairy Tale, Heavy Metal, Barry. Ooh, Barry. Sheva. There's the Sheva.
Leave it to me.
That's the Fairy Tale Red Riding Hood. Which I think is... I mean, Chris's are horrible. I mean, Warrior Chris. And then Heavy Metal Chris, Full Gear. So you can actually get this, you can get this, it slows you extremely down, but you can get that minigun. This is Business Sheva, which actually looks a lot like Hunnigan's getup, by the way. Yeah, Barry, I have this. Alright. Oh, there's another one down here. Rebecca?
Oh, no.
This is Rebecca's remake outfit, I'm pretty sure. Nothing else there. So, cutscenes. Oh, cutscenes. Oh my god, that's so ridiculous. Alright, don't laugh at me, but when I read cutscenes, I thought it meant cut from the game, not cutscenes, which is actually one word, I believe. I could be wrong. A cry for help. Oh, I just pulled a muscle in my neck. That hurts. Did we get all the... Yeah, we got every single cutscene. So we beat the game, we got everything. Leaderboards, records. These are my records. 25% completed. I don't know what that means. Probably because of the amount. Emblems, 15 out of 30. So we only found 15. I'm pretty sure there's 30. The gun I used the most was the H&K MP5, followed by the turret gun, which makes sense, so we're going to ignore that. So followed by the rifle, which makes sense. The knife, that's... oh, usage, not actually kills. Okay, so it's usage. Very little hand-to-hand. Enemy... oh, you can see how many enemies were defeated below. 273. Use the SIG. Oh yeah, because I was trying it out, different things. Huh. 100% accuracy. Oh, because I've never used them. Oh, but I did use this at the end of the game? Interesting. Enemies, lots of defeated. Oh, did defeat a crocodile, Wesker, Irving. Oh, bros. Yeah. Deaths. Wesker 3 times. Reaper twice. Yeah, that was ridiculous too. And then I was killed by Bowgun. I love it. That is funny. I actually like that they have your deaths and who killed you. Times rescued 5, rescued by partner, times saved from dying, saved partner 4 times, times played online, none of course. So if you go into play the game, the things I don't like is so I can do New Game Plus, chapter select. I don't like that you do chapter select. I don't like that I can just go, okay, well I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna look at all. Oh, so I know there's 3 emblems in this first chapter, so I gotta go back and look. And this is how you find them. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I got S. So I guess you can get up to 3 times. So I got A through most of my game except for the first scenario, which I guess is not a lot of fighting. But this is the fight, I guess. So, you know, normal, veteran, whatever. Join games, item management. So now I can come in with all the items I have. And I can reload stuff before I even start the game, which I think is kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. So, like, if I want to restart the game, I guess it could be fun if you want to do like a awesome all run, and then like getting more money to play the game again. Yeah, we're gonna exit. And then I guess if you went to play a new game, that's what you would start with. Bonus features. Oh, I have points and outfits. So Chris' outfit Safari. So there's 0 points, so we can exchange that. Sheva's outfit is Clubbin. Filter Classic Horror. Okay, we'll just change that. 25 BS. So you have to get BSA emblems to complete all chapters on normal mode or higher. Josh figure can be viewed in the library. I want to save money because I want to get 1, 2, 3, 4. But I guess if I play again, I'll get points. So these are all the versus. Oh, this is versus characters. This is weapon. Complete all chapters. I did complete all chapters. Complete upgrade. Complete all chapters and complete the upgrades for all these guns. So that's something you have to work on. So there's things like it's replayability to unlock everything. But for me, it's brainwashed. Jill. That's funny. So, what are these? These are figurine in a library. Viewed in a library. These are. You just get all those ahead of time. Reapers. Okay, so I mean that's what you get, and so you have to unlock with special settings. Costume select. So let's see what Sheva has. Clubbin, and we get the fairy tale, so I can swap that out. What I also hate, Safari Chris, Warrior Chris, Heavy Metal Chris, which I don't know if it gives you the Gatling gun. It might. And then I don't know what this one is, but I'll tell you what. The other thing that would make this game good is by classic car, black and white. It'd be cool to play the game in black and white. And I don't know what this is yet. So if I ever wanted to come back and look at stuff, the Mercenaries United versus Lost in Nightmares. Oh, we're gonna play Lost in Nightmares. Oh, and we'll probably play Desperate Escape. So let's get into Lost in Nightmares. I was sitting here doing all this, but I only have like 15 minutes left, so we'll probably have a part 17 to this as well. Let's go ahead and get into Lost in Nightmares. Single play, so you can play co-op. You can play co-op offline? Oh, see, that's cool. Why didn't they make the game co-op offline? I have a friend that could come over. I may have one friend that could come over and do this. um, I mean, I'm fine with co-op online, but I think there should also, if you're gonna do this, you can do this. Single play. We're gonna do single play. We're gonna go amateur again. I enjoy the journey. So let's get into this part of it now that we've talked about the game.
A few years ago, the BSAA received intel as to the whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. Jill and I were ordered by the BSAA's European headquarters to apprehend him. We accepted that mission in the hopes of uncovering some info that would lead us to Wesker. Chris to HQ, come in. We're at the target's location.
Copy that, Chris. Move in and procure the target.
Roger that.
What can you tell us about the area?
The satellite scan isn't showing anything out of the ordinary, but regardless, you should expect the unexpected.
Understood.
The master of unlocking.
We're in.
Let's move.
Yet another mansion. And very reminiscent of... So that's kind of cool. So it's very reminiscent of... What do you, oh, I can't. Oh, that stinks. And I can't play Jill either, which is claw marks. A lot of blood down here. There's blood here. Should have known this wouldn't be easy. This is, yep, this is definitely done up as in, say some kind of thing could fit here. So this is kind of cool. I actually like this. What did I just pick up? Oh, Jill, there you go. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. There's a lever down there. And we're going to go ahead and pick up a bunch of ammunition. So there's a way downstairs. So of course all mansions are slightly different, even if they're designed the same way. Excuse me, Jill. Oh, flame. I want this. I don't need that since it's amateur. It's locked from the other side. Okay. I wonder if there's emblems. Oh, there's emblems here. Yep. Look at that. Oh, come on. There's an upstairs. Before we go down, let's go up. Whoa!
Eagle 6 to Nest. Do you read?
We read you, Eagle 6.
Move.
Go ahead.
We found some men down. Judging by their wounds, it looks like they were physically assaulted. I figure they're probably Spencer's security. Lord only knows what killed them.
Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
Oh wow. Okay. So it won't budge for some reason because is it done from the other side? So each door has a different color. It won't open because it's barred. Oh, it's barred. So the electronic lock's broken. So much for going this way. So it's only downstairs now. So we've investigated. Making sure there's no emblems, things I'm missing, I guess. So I already like this portion kind of better than I like RE5. Because it's just I love the aspect of this stuff. Investigate. Something with a square end should fit in here. You guys know this.
This guy in cranks.
He's a man of refined tastes.
He's obsessed. That's what he is.
Okay, I like the banter. Oh good, they both unlocked up there. Let me guess, that activated zombies? Let's go this way first. That's a cool painting. Okay, we'll do assisted jump in a minute. I thought there was... There we go. I can't give some to her. Alright. Any stuff up? I guess you could see it up here if you came up here. Spencer? Alright. We'll probably go there, so let's do an assisted jump and see what we can find. See, so this is where only a single player...
Chris, I'm in a dining room. Well, looky here. I found a weapon I can use.
Oh, see, now that's cool. She'll come out here.
Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
Raccoon City? Unfortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Hard to believe that was 8 years ago. Guess I am getting older.
You're not the only one.
I got the door open.
Good, now we... No. Go in. Oh. I guess you can't just open it. That's interesting. What weapon did you find? You got a shotgun? How dare you? I should say, give me that shotgun. That looks like a cabinet. Oh, a document. Patrick's Memoirs 1. Oh god, here we go again. For a time, it appeared as if Master Spencer would recover his former health, but fate was not so kind, and now he confines himself to his study for days on end. It has been ages since I have seen him take his meals in the dining hall. I have endeavored to prepare meals to his liking, and to bring them every day to his study. Unfortunately, he lacks the strength to eat anything but soup and other liquids. I cannot recall a time in the history of this household when the situation was as dire as now. In generations past, the Spencer estate was the nexus for only the most well-to-do European socialites. Now, only a skeleton staff remains to look after a man who keeps himself in virtual seclusion at one of his many residences. My family has been in the Spencer household's service since the time of his great-grandfather. This rapid state of decline would have been unimaginable even just one generation prior. I remember fondly the days of my youth, but that seems like a lifetime ago now. It was about 50 years ago, back when my father was the head butler of the household. At that time, I was learning his duties in preparation to succeed him, and there was always some chore or errand that would keep me running around the house. I remember how Lord Ashford, another aristocrat from the storied family and one of the Master Spencer's schoolmates, Dr. Marcus, would find refuge from the summer heat at this villa. My father and I would accompany them and do our utmost to see that they wanted for nothing. Perhaps because I was the youngest person there, they would take to teasing me, though more often than not they would treat me as one of them. I remember the time Lord Ashford gave me his first taste of brandy. It was on the second floor of the dining hall, behind the stone statue lining the room. I'll never forget the mellifluous scent when he opened the bottle, but those cherished times are only memories now. Lord Ashford, Dr. Marcus, and of course my father have all already passed on. Only Master Spencer remains, and I'm afraid his days may be few. When Master Spencer dies, it will mark the end of his illustrious family, as well as my family's service to his. For now, I can only wait for the inevitable. There's a note stuck between at least the last few pages. Pick up password. What? We have to have the passwords. Okay. Oh, there's an emblem right there. Look at that. Oh, did we get stuff for that? Okay. I love the atmosphere here, guys. It's already cool. It's already better than the whole game. I thought that was something. Here's a clock. Yay! Oh, there's a fire. Wonder who started the fire. We didn't start the fire, but the world keeps turning and the world keeps burning. We didn't start the fire. Alright. Let's go upstairs, Jill. Wait, how did you get upstairs? Did you jump? Or did you come this way? No, I want to go this way. Oh wait, I guess there's stairs this way. See, this is so much. There's the flowers, which is pretty cool. Okay, now that's neat. This is parts of the game. So this is what this is kind of. What the heck? What the heck is making noises?
Take it.
Okay.
Let me take that. Nothing useful here. Oh, but there is. Interesting that there's flies in this mansion. Oh, this is like a full-on like shower room, but there's no. All right, let's reload. I'm gonna go upstairs, I guess. Yeah, that's a temple. That might be Spencer. All the different areas. Making sure I don't miss any of those emblems now. Okay, but this doesn't get me to...
Take it.
Roger.
Alright, give me this.
Give me an herb.
Use this.
And we're gonna connect that. There we go. Okay. It says piano sonata number 14. Porter Spencer, the guy, is quite egomaniac. Patrick's memoirs, too. I cannot stop thinking about the screams of those poor souls imprisoned in the basement. I administered the virus to all of them as per Master Spencer's instruction 1 week ago. Whatever they've become now, they are no longer human. I have assisted with multiple experiments at Master Spencer's behest. I do not know what use a simple butler, not schooled in the sciences such as myself, can be. But I should be proud that the Master trusts me with his important work. He usually has nothing but contempt or distrust for those around him. However, I cannot help but feel a disconnect between how I think I should feel and my actual mental state. On the one hand, I am filled with the joy at the chance to assist the Master in any way I can. On the other, I feel as if I'm losing a bit of my soul with each experiment I assist with. The only way I can preserve my mental faculties is by taking time off, or by trying to divorce myself from all emotion. Whichever the case, I must act and not question the Master. Duty and honor, that is what is at stake. For generations, my family has been in loyal service to the Spencer household. I will not betray my duties, and I will serve Master Spencer until the end. I've dedicated my life to serving him, and there is no trust turning my back on that. It is time to check out the test subjects and report on their current condition to Master Spencer. I will carry out my duties, and I will do so honorably. Okay. I'm going to request... Not enough cash. I'm going to request this.
Use this.
There we go. It's not like you're going to use it, truthfully. This just goes to that room, but I want to... Is there like a... I want to go back and see if there's a... Nothing here. I want to go back and see if there's like a ladder I missed to go to the second floor, because I don't know how she got down then. How did you get down from the second floor? Am I missing something? Oh, she jumped. There's got to be a way to get up there. All right, let's go this other way. We can go upstairs and go this other way now. Well, let's go in here. Oh. Yeah, this is a single room. I'm glad I actually came here. Is there any emblems up on the... No. There's one. Okay. That's pretty neat. Alright, so there's no way up like in Code Veronica. Alright, I'm gonna grab that and something will bust out of that door, I betcha. Are you stealing handgun bullets from me? Oh, what are those? Oh, looks like a vial and a bullet? That's interesting. Alright. Well, let's go here. It looks like pages from a diary. Some entries are missing. May 9th, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott, an alias from security, and Steve from research. Steve was the big winner, but I think he was cheating, that scumbag. May 10th, 1998. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla to me. Scott said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in research never sleep, not even on holidays. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. May 16th, 1998. A rumor is going around that the researchers who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and pieces of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? May 19th, 1998. Fever gone, but itchy. Today hungry and eat doggy food. 4. Itchy. Tasty. There's a note stuck between the last few pages. Interesting. There's some vials. Nothing burst out of there. I don't understand why the itchy tasty... I don't understand why the itchy tasty note is here. That doesn't make sense. It would not have been... It would not have been saved. Am I right? It would not have been saved by the, It would not have been saved by the, who found it? Jill or Chris would have found it in the original mansion, and it would not have been saved by them. So, tell me why it's ended up in this mansion, just have notes. Why would it have been... And the other thing is, why would it have been reproduced? This feels more like a nostalgia grab than it does actual note, and it's kind of sad. Alright, we're probably going to get up to the upstairs to the piano, and then that's where we're going to stop, because I think that's my minutes, 20 and, or 30 and 20, because I think I've been playing for, yeah, 30 minutes going on, and I have 20 already recorded. I'll probably do 5 more minutes past this. So let's command the...
Jill!
Roger.
Jill, you play that funky music. Oh my god. So what's gonna happen? Center emblem. That's not good. That. Because that's gonna indicate someone's here. Alright, so we got some of that. Where are we at? Alright, so this is where we're gonna stop part 16. We'll pick up part 17, which we'll do this one, we'll do the Jill and Josh one. Like I said, we kind of gave feedback about the game in general. Funny enough, I like this part already of the game. The creepiness, the eeriness, the design. Everything already feels better about this game than it does 5 in general. But we'll come back, we'll do part 17, and then that might be the end of this and the end of Josh in 17 or 18. Then we'll get into Revelations 2, which I think was a great aspect of bringing horror back to the game until the later parts of it. Like, it's a little action-y, but overall I think they did a good job with it. Very creepy, especially the first parts. And but I can't wait to come back and play this part of it. Jill and Chris in a mansion. This is, yes, a nostalgia grab. This is a nostalgia grab. Everything in here, the itchy tasting note that shouldn't have actually been here for any reason whatsoever, that I know of. I'll have to do some research and find out. But thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Hang in there with me. We'll get through this 17, and I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited about this, and I hope you have a great day. And remember, keep your keys safe.